So you have met your Filipina either in the Christian dating or even during your visit here in the Philippines, and you're planning to build a future together. But here are the things that you should know to avoid this mistake, because I know there's a lot of foreigners who really got into these kinds of mistakes. Stay tuned, guys, as we are going to give you 5 tips in order for you to avoid these 5 mistakes in regards with dating a Filipina. So number one mistake that most of the foreigners made here in the Philippines, like upon dating a Filipina, is that rushing into a relationship. So like you just met in online and you just wanted to meet together in person, and you invited her to her house, to your house rather, and you just decided let's live together. So it's being, you are being too rush. You don't even really know who is she and what is her what is her background in life. Either she's married, either she have a boyfriend, because the most, guys, the most scariest part is that if she has a husband, like you're gonna be sued, as like you're gonna be spending your time here in the Philippines in the prison because you're being sued being a kabit or a mistress. So in the platform, actually, is not every Filipinas there are rushing also in a relationship. A lot of us, we wanna know really much about you, like especially we heard about the rumors that like there are some Filipino got into freezer or got killed by their husbands. So of course, as a Filipina, we want to be wise as well. We want to know more about that person before jumping into living with that person. Because guys, if you're going to bring your Filipina in your country, the problem is that you're gonna have a problem in the embassies or for the visa. Why? Is that because in the embassies, guys, they wanted to collect more pictures, more memories. So it means that it's legal that you're not bringing your Filipina for the human trafficking. So they really wanted to know that that relationship is pure, or it is real. Second, guys, is that thinking that all Filipinas are the same, like from the stereotypes. So, guys, so what's the reason why in your relationship with your Filipina, if you think her that every Filipino are the same, every Filipino are gold diggers, every Filipino are not kind because of the other experience. So this is actually one of the problems to some of the other foreigners also when they're trying to believe in the stereotypes, which is it's hard for the others to find the real one because they are afraid to. They are scared to. Is that because of the other people experience? When, well, for me, guys, a lot of Christian Filipinas that really still believe in, in love, and then try to be kind of better person, like especially in a relationship. Yeah, like it's a faith based relationship, not just like for like having fun, although like we're in a kind of modern part of the world, Philippines, but like it doesn't mean that we are losing our values. Yeah, we are not, guys. So number 3 is ignoring the visa process. So we all know that if you're going to bring your Filipina there in your country, either like for just a tourist visa, so you're gonna get a tourist visa, which is will gonna take for just a couple of months compared to the other visas process. So you decided to bring your Filipina there early in the US, and then as I mentioned earlier, and um there is no compilation that you've been together for a while, and of course you are they sponsor because you're a partner. And then the next one is the K1 visa, which is the fiancé visa. So yung fiancé visa, guys, it's usually it will gonna take days in not days, months to get approved. Even go to 1 year. Especially if you're going to bring your Filipina to the US or to Europe. So it really depends on the process. Like especially, but it's really nice, guys, no. But if you're going to compile everything, because as I've heard that if you're going to able to compile all all the requirements that's needed for the embassy, it's not hard for you to get approved. Yeah, and it's not gonna take a while as well, as long as you have money and all of that that's really needed for your fiancés or for your partners to get in her to get in your country. And the next one is like the married visas, which is like it will gonna, there are some people said that it will take to 2 years, 2 years process. But aside from that, is actually there are a lot of there are a lot of good as well for applying for the marriage visa, because like she can just work there, you know, it's not the same as fiancé visa, you need to, you know, get married yourself in there. But anyhow, like as I said, like don't really ignore about the visa processes, just do it correctly, and be with kana in the agencies that you are, you know, you can really trust, that a trustable one, because it's really hard to just trust randomly without like any more further research to it. We have number four mistake here is when you're not going to meet her family. So we all know that Filipinas are very family oriented. We want always to be part of their life, and of course I want our partner to be part of them as well, like to know them as well. That's actually very most important, guys. It's actually not really just for herself, but like for you also, because the more you are going to meet her family, the more you will know more about her. So don't really kind jump into a conclusion that I don't want to meet her family because I don't want to be like at ATM machine for them. Actually, that's just a bullshit. Like that's a very one of the stereotypes. Like you're afraid to do it. You know, you should like at least trust your partner. And actually, from that, guys, you need to as well. If you're scared about that thing, you need to be open to your partner. Like I don't want to be like this. I want to meet your family with respect and all of that. I want to be part of the families without just putting out of money on my pocket, something like that. So just be more communicative to your partner as well, because there are some people, as I said, like they're scared to meet them because of that, and eventually it's not gonna lead any good a um background from the family of her. And of course me, I'm gonna get a like, is he interested in me, is he real, because like why he's not gonna meet my family. So there's so much questions for us a Filipina too. If you're not gonna, or I mean, if you're going to avoid with that. Number five is that when a foreigner mixing their relationship with the nightlife love and of course the Christian faith love. Yes, is that because there are some people that were gonna share their experience through with the Filipina. They said like, you know, I got scammed, she's a gold digger, like all of that. And where did you meet her? I met her, she's working in the bar, she's working somewhere like that, like uh okay. And then and then he said like, I think all Filipinas are all the same. Is that because you experience that? So it's like the matter where you look for someone. Yeah, so because I would say that Christian Filipinas, you know, a lot of Christian Filipinas, really, guys, it's actually faith-based relationship, you know. So if you're going to mix with that, actually it's hard for you to find the real one. And because like especially if you're just thinking all the boom boom stuff, you know, because no one really will going to build a relationship with you if you're thinking will just always boom 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 all of that kind of stuff without really knowing who they are. Yeah, so I would say that like knowing that someone better really, guys, without thinking like, you know, stereotypes or making these kinds of mistakes, actually you're gonna have a very, you know, you can have a successful relationship you have. Although there's some you know, there are times that you might gonna experience some failed relationship, but it's really fine because it means that she's not for you, you're not for him. So it means that like there's a lot of ways pa that you can have anyone you want, as long as they're really good for you, they're really meant for you. Yes, so don't really lose faith that you will not gonna have a partner in the future, because you will definitely have, as long as you're not gonna make these mistakes that I mentioned. So anyhow, guys, thank you so much everyone for watching on this video, and God bless everybody. I hope you guys have amazing day and night. And I will gonna put the link in the comment section, of course, in the description area, where you know where you can find. That's just my um thing, guys, to showing you that like, you know, you can get a Filipina you want, as long as you are true to yourself. So God bless everyone, and see you tomorrow. Ciao.